Hi, this is Giselle from Defective Geeks, and I'm here with Sharkchild. How are you doing today?
Pretty good. How are you doing?
I'm doing just fine. So tell me about your products.
So I have a couple things going on. I guess I'll talk about the grave scabs first. I have had these for a year. This guy, it's a line that I started, kind of a positive. It's a toy with a positive message, and it starts with this guy. He's called a Skell, and he's a wounded spirit creature that's lost his way and his voice, and he's sent to this land called the Peel. And there's this guy called Sodom the Box Dropper who lives in the clouds, and he sends these grave boxes down from the clouds, and inside the grave boxes are grave scabs. I have 6 different grave scabs. This particular grave scab is called Nerve Sail, and each grave scab, the key is each grave scab represents a positive quality. So Nerve Sail represents confidence. We have Prize Bag, who's motivation. There is Task Blast, determination. Angel Rain, compassion. Stoneway is virtue, and there's Bloom Rise, who is hope. And so just as a scab on your body, on your arm or leg would help heal a wound, these grave scabs with their positive qualities help heal these wounded spirits.
Very cool. Check that out. So how did you come up with this? Like when did you go, I know, I'll make a plushie with these different meanings. Like how did this come to light?
I've just always been kind of a kid at heart, and I have, I'll get into my other product, which is not so much kid-oriented, but I've always been a kid at heart, so I love kids. I love playing with kids, so I wanted something that could involve children, that I could make something and give it to children, and it could be a good thing. But also with the little dark spin, which is, I have little skull faces and things, but overall it's a positive message, and so that's where I kind of blended a world of fantasy and little macrobee with a positive message that I could give to a family of, and to children.
How creative. I love it.
And then also, there's one other thing. So if a grave scab doesn't share its quality, because the whole idea is if you have these good qualities, you need to share them, you need to give them to people, you need to act them out in life. But if you don't and you hoard that good quality, you turn into a dirt scab.
Uh-oh, that's not good.
No, not good at all.
So I like it. So it's a toy, but it has messages and meanings behind it.
Exactly. Yes.
I love it. And they're changeable. So you like the toy that changes with you.
Right. You can collect them. You can either collect them all, or you can get the qualities that both that are closest to your heart, which is what a lot of people do. People like hope, or they like confidence. A lot of people like confidence, or determination. All of that you can choose.
That is so cool. I love it.
Yeah. And then if you want to see what else I have.
Ah, yes. And so tell us about this book.
So now this began before the grave scabs, and what I do is I'm an author and I write fantastical occult horror. So it's very much a world revolving around kind of cosmic, metaphysical, very ethereal horror, these concepts and creatures and transformation. And my writing style is a lot like H.P. Lovecraft. So I don't know if you've heard of Call of Cthulhu or the Cthulhu mythos. I don't write around those concepts. I have my own concepts, but my style is most closely associated with his style. And there's 26 stories in this book. My friend did the artwork. It's called From the Passage of Revenants, The Dark Verse, Volume 1. And you can see here, and then he did a piece of art for each of the stories, so you can see here, and each story is independent. There's 2 stories that actually are that relate to one another, that are an ongoing story, but other than that, each story is standalone. And some of them are kind of like the Twilight Zone-esque, the endings where there's a little twist, but it's my own way. It's my own way of doing it, so it's not, it's not a Twilight Zone clone,
right?
It's a lot darker than the Twilight Zone too. Very much darker.
Excellent. And do you have another one coming out?
I do. I have the 2nd volume coming out at the end of this year.
Excellent.
And also, it might end up being January or February. But yeah.
All right, very cool. All right, well, thank you so much. And where can we find you online? Where can people find this stuff?
The best for the book, thedarkverse.com, just as it is here, .com. And then gravescabs.com also, which is, that's where you can find those products. Yeah.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
It's been a pleasure. Yeah. All right, make sure to check it out, guys. This stuff, you have to see it in person. It is so cute and awesome. The book may not be cute, but still very cool and awesome. So.